What's up everyone, it's just Blaze89. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I'm just going to be talking about things I want to see change in Call of Duty. Not just Vanguard, but Call of Duty in general. I would like to start the video though by saying that I am still enjoying playing the game, but there are things that I really think need to be changed and fixed. And this is just going to be a list of those things. So the first thing, particularly in this game, is the spawns. The spawns are just terrible, as everyone's aware. Sometimes it feels like if you're doing well, they spawn you right in front of an enemy. Sometimes it just seems random, and it can go both ways, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you can have enemies spawn right in front of you. Sometimes you spawn right in front of enemies. The point is the spawns are terrible, and I think everyone can agree with that in this game. So I think they really need to address that. Obviously, sometimes with things like when you're playing Blitz mode on a small map, obviously you're going to have questionable spawns. Even Shipment, you're going to have bad spawns now and then just because of how small it is, however many players are on it. But sometimes there's just no excuse for how they spawn you in front of enemies and vice versa. The next thing is packet burst, which to be honest only seems to be a problem in Vanguard. I haven't had it with the others. But packet burst at the beginning and end of matches for some reason seems to be a consistent problem for a lot of people, myself included. Obviously I don't really need to explain why I don't like that and why it needs to be fixed. The next one is too big really to cover in this video, but I may make a video about why I hate it so much, and that's skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, a quick summary: basically I don't think it helps bad players because they're not going to get better playing against other bad players, and I think it punishes good players because if you do better, there's no real incentive, because the better you get, the tougher the players you're going to face, which is fine now and then, but you don't want to have to sweat it every game like it's ranked. So yeah, there's a lot more to it than that, but I'll cover that in another video, or we'll be going on forever here. Also, and this seems to come since the skill-based matchmaking change in Modern Warfare 2019, is breaking up lobbies. I hate the fact that they break up lobbies after every match. You don't really get any banter going with anyone. If you think about it, you don't really make so many friends online that you get from Call of Duty or whatever nowadays, due to the fact that the lobby breaks up after every game, so you don't really get those rivalries going, or just generally a good bit of banter going, because the lobbies break up all the time. Obviously the other problem with that is that if you join a game halfway through, there's not much incentive to finish it out, because it's just going to break up the lobby at the end of the game. You're going to have to go again, whereas before you get into a lobby and you could stick with that for hours at a time sometimes. That's not the case anymore. Also, I think there should be a choice between kill streaks and score streaks. I think you should be able to choose whether you have that or not, because obviously in objective modes, kill streaks don't encourage playing the objective, whereas score streaks do. But also, some people prefer kill streaks, some people prefer score streaks, and I really don't see why it would be a problem to have both. They did it, I think, in Modern Warfare 2019. I think you needed a perk or something for it. But yeah, I think there should be a choice between whether you have kill streaks or score streaks. As I say, mainly because with no score streaks, no one really plays the objective. I'd also like them to bring back the old prestige mode, because ever since Modern Warfare 2019 brought in the seasonal prestige, I really feel like I don't really care. I mean, I know most people don't anyway, but I used to actually care about prestige and leveling up and having something to aim for, but there's no real point now, because obviously once you get to level 200 in the season, it's going to reset anyway. Anything after that won't count in terms of prestige, and also it's going to reset anyway. Whatever level you get to, you're going to be reset at the start of the next season. And I just preferred the old prestige mode, to be honest with you. I think the system was better, and yeah, I don't know why they changed it. I get the whole battle pass thing and all of that, but I still don't think you need seasonal prestiges. You just renew the battle pass, like do a new battle pass. You don't need to have that affect prestiges at all. That's not a big one obviously, but I do miss the old prestige system. But yeah, also I don't think that the minimap as it is now should be the way it is. It's not a huge thing because you do have the radar perk, but I don't think you should need to have a perk in order to actually get the old minimap where when people fire their weapons you see them. Yeah, so there's the things that I want to see changed really, is the spawns, the packet burst, the skill-based matchmaking, breaking up of lobbies. I'd like there to be a choice between kill streaks and score streaks, and I'd like them to bring back the old prestige mode. They're the things I want to see change. Also, by the way, not so many levels for guns. I don't think there needs to be that many 70 levels on weapons, because it means that it takes forever to get a gun to be decent. Like most guns in Vanguard, for instance, can be really powerful once you get them to level 70 and you've unlocked all the attachments. But that's going to take quite a lot of grinding to get there. And I just think it's silly to have that many levels to weapons. And especially considering the fact that at least 20 of them levels are just different sights for your gun, and most of them are the same thing, really. But yeah, so anyway, let me know what you think down below. What did you think of this video? Again, I am still enjoying playing Call of Duty, but these are just some things that bother me in the game. I'm thinking about doing a skill-based matchmaking video where I go more in depth in it, because I've got a lot to say on that. Because there's a lot more than what I mentioned in here. The last thing I'll say on it is, for instance, the fact that if you're playing with friends that are on a different skill level to you, they're not going to have a good time if you're better than them when they come in your lobby. So you're going to have less time playing with friends, most likely, because they're not want to come in your sweatfest lobbies. And I'm going to stop now anyway, because there's a lot to go on that. I'll probably make a 5-10 minute video on that another time. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you have a problem with any of these things? Do you think all these things are fine? Am I just being petty? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.